Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you are doing well. I'm quite good. I'm wonderful, and if you can't tell, I recorded this DD before I ever went to Provo for the football game. With a 9:30 kick, we're probably not leaving that stadium till well after 2 a.m. with the 10 a.m. flight. You weren't going to get a DD on Sunday if I had to do it from out there. So this is the best you get. But I think it's a pretty good topic. I've been saving it. First, a reminder, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit the thumbs up, leave those comments. Appreciate it so very much as we continue to grow this channel. Well, I spent a lot of time talking about the questionable financing of the KU stadium renovation and the use of funding, and I had an interview with Travis Goff where he went on the record with a number of facts about it. And I said, okay, let's move on and just let it happen. Well, now they got problems. And the Lawrence Journal-World recently, during the week, put out a story about the funding issues they have. They need to finish the east side, the stands that the students sit in, before they can ever consider a hotel. And the hotel and the gateway was what the project was about. This was a gateway project that sought funding from tourism money, federal money given to the state to allocate. And now the entire gateway portion is in turmoil. They're not sure if it'll be done. There's still a lot of funding questions about what they're working on. It's a $450 million project to do 2/3 of the stadium. I've said this repeatedly. I have no idea why they didn't build a separate stadium somewhere else where they could have put everything up in comfortable spacing without crowding it right there. But they wanted the gateway project. They wanted to still have their stadium at the bottom of the hill. I get it. It's part of their culture. But they also rushed this project, and they weren't sure of all the financing before they decided to tear down their stadium. How in the world they didn't know that none of the hotel development companies they're trying to involve in this project would build there until the east side was redone, I don't know. Wouldn't you have like a survey showing what process needs to be gone through to complete each phase of the project? I'm not in construction. You know, I just think the way that this money was raised is odd. And I think the state needs to look into it, to be real honest. But meanwhile, in Manhattan, K-State just announced their next phases of their Campus Edge project, which is receiving similar funding because it is adjacent to the football stadium, but separate. They're going to build a hotel. They're going to build a cool like club area. They're going to have restaurants, bars, and brewery, and also high-end condominiums. If you've got $1 million and want a condo in Manhattan, Kansas, I know where you can buy. And they've been working on the Kimball Road re-widening, reimagining, and the new architecture, and it's just going on forever. It's frustrating as heck, but it's all part of the Campus Edge, a thoroughly designed and thought out and well-funded project. They know what it takes at each step, and they know what their timetable is. That's how you do these things. That's how K-State's built all these projects adjacent to athletics, within athletics, and around campus. Planning. Not rushing, planning. And unfortunately, and this is terribly unfair to Travis Goff and those trying to raise the money, KU has started the season 1 and 2. I'm sorry, I don't know how the game came out over the weekend. And fans are bailing. And maybe donations are drying up. You can't be fair weather. You got to be all in. The first Kansas State project for football, while much smaller than what this is, because they did it in increments, building as they needed, and didn't let everything fall apart. That was done when K-State football was winning one game, but they were bought in. They believed. And if you don't buy in and believe in Lance Leipold and try to get him to stay, I don't know what to tell you, folks. You probably don't deserve to be good in football. And I don't mean that harshly. It's right in front of you. You've got the project. Now get it done.